Hello and welcome to our presentation. My name is Amanda and I will be talking about a woman named Rachel who has a background in child and youth work.
Hi, my name is Julianne and I will be talking about a woman named Catherine with a background in social care. The objective of this presentation is to point out the differences of two professional roles, but to also link the similarities.
Rachel is a 45-year-old woman married with 2 children. She has worked with children and youth for the past 15 years in various child and youth settings. She used to have her own at-home daycare, has worked in multiple youth group homes, and has worked as a child and youth worker for the Ontario School Board of Canada. Rachel currently works as a school retention counselor. What Rachel does is work with students in secondary school and their families who have difficulty attending school regularly. Together, they determine what barriers there are to regular attendance and develop a plan to support them. Rachel has been in this position for 8 years now.
Catherine is a 31-year-old social care practitioner with a BA Honours degree in Applied Social Studies from Athlone T. Catherine has over 10 years' experience working with people with intellectual disabilities in both day and residential services. During her career, Catherine has received training such as safe administration of medication, occupational first aid, trust in care and child protection, just to name a few. Catherine is currently employed by St Christopher's Service in Longford, where her role is to coordinate their befriending project Leisure Buddies. Catherine's role is to recruit, screen, match and support their volunteers while organising events. Catherine also coordinates a youth group for teenagers to the same effect. Professional identity is developed early in one's life. Through social interaction, one develops particular values and beliefs which they carry with them through life and their career. A positive professional identity is associated with self-awareness and a clear understanding of one's role.
Rachel develops her professional identity every time she fulfills a new position. She finds that building relationships with colleagues helps her better understand the specific agency. Also, building a good rapport with new agencies that she liaises with helps her to continue to develop her professional identity. When liaising with a new agency, she is representing the agency she is employed by and acts in a professional manner.
Catherine explained how she has developed her professional identity through reflecting on her experiences, especially in relation to her decision making. Catherine's perception of a social care role was influenced by her college placement, and she feels that this has been strengthened by in-house training, shadowing other staff, and following policies and procedures.
Rachel graduated college with a degree in the social services. Rachel then decided to go to university and graduated with a Bachelor's of Arts, majoring in psychology. Rachel believes that field placement is a very valuable component of learning, as it gives you the hands-on experience needed in the field, and wishes that this could have been a part of her learning experience.
On starting her career in the disability sector, Catherine feels that studying behavioural management for people with disabilities would have been very beneficial for her role. Catherine also explained that while she was studying in college, the HICRA guidelines had not been in place, but if they had, it would have been a very relevant topic to cover on the course.
Rachel expressed how she wished she could have participated in work placement, as it is a valuable component of learning. Catherine, too, highlighted the importance of placement and described it as a key tool used to gain insight into the social care profession. Catherine feels it is vital that students get experience in a variety of social care disciplines while in college.
Threshold concepts can be described as a transformed way of thinking about something that a professional needs to progress in their discipline. Access to this new thinking can be gained through understanding, interpreting and viewing of new situations across one's career. Clarity 2009 proposes caring as a threshold concept for healthcare students. When Catherine was newly qualified and starting to work in the disability sector, she believed that to care for a service user was to do things for them. However, Catherine now knows that a caring role is offering opportunities and promoting personal choices. Catherine now believes that staff must look at individual support required to fulfil wishes and goals of the service user.
Evidence-based practice in social care is defined as the consensuous, explicit, and judicious use of current best evidence in making decisions regarding the welfare of those in need. Consensuous is working in a way that is not based on one's favorite ideas or theories. Explicitness is the worker's ability to justify her decision-making skills. To be judicious is choosing interventions based on evidence rather than following trends. A common belief is that the practitioner's expertise decides which external evidence is relevant to each case, and how that evidence should be applied. For example, Rachel is assigned a 14-year-old boy whose class attendance is at 60%. The boy has difficulty paying attention in class after spending time meeting with the boy and his family. Rachel discovers that the boy is diagnosed with depression. Similarly, Rachel is assigned another boy who doesn't pay attention in class, but discovers that this boy is diagnosed with ADHD. Rachel's plans differ and are based on evidence regarding depression for the first boy and ADHD for the second boy. It is clear to see that Rachel is using her own expertise to decide which evidence she should use for each case. Rachel believes that not having a self-care plan leads to burnout. Burnout is a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion that is caused by prolonged excessive stress. As this stress continues, a care worker will most likely begin to lose the motivation to continue to work in their current role. The negative effects of burnout can affect every area of your work life as well as your home life. A sign that Rachel notices that she may be burning out is that she will not feel motivated to get outdoors. In order to combat this, Rachel walks at least 30 minutes a day. A study was released in January 2015 that states that in Ireland, social workers resign from their jobs at a rate of 1 per week due to lack of supports, stress levels, and burnout. As social carers, we should all create personal self-care plans to help avoid burnout.
Katrin believes that self-care is something that is maintained through continuing support from colleagues and management. The methods used to support Katrin's well-being at work are staff planning days, monthly management meetings, and performance review and reprisals. To conclude, we have met our objective of not only pointing out the difference of two professional roles, but we also pointed out the similarities. That being said, we believe that having a strong professional identity is essential. Additionally, self-care is important to enable us to reflect on our practice, which is in turn contributing to continuing to strengthen our own professional identity. Thank you for listening.